that beat, yo.
Aye. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? P-Rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, he is 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Ay, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your false street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Ay, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho. OV-ho. Say OV-ho. OV-ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Warning. The stunts in this movie. Hey, shut the f up!
Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top-notch hoes, get the most, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Push My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh fade, getting fitted on that top grade. No, you ain't walking out alive, smoking what we on. And you know I got it poured for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on. When I die, they will not bury me, not what I want. Burn my body, pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I prove 'em wrong. The Southern family gon' carry me the way beyond. Anything you've ever known, anything you've done. They ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it, ho? Get up on my dick, get up out the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about it, ho. Watch your skirt the whip, they ask me how you get like this, how you live like this. Why you worry about it, ho? Get up on my dick, get up out the way. What you think this is? And we ain't worried about you, ho. Watch me skirt the whip, yeah, swerving. Moving to the money like it's urgent. Hands on God, so I'm in it like a surgeon. The skin color like the bourbon. Worldwide sign and we face closed curtains. I hear you, nothing ever certain. Only thing that's promised is that promises are broken. Yeah, so we finding ways to cope there. Only thing I'm breaking is her back with emotions. Woo! Yeah, baby, go bring out the goodies. Stuck it inside the hoodie. Now we turning out your buggy. Yeah. It's cool, I used to fight the bullies. Now I'm fighting with the law. I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge. If you doubt it, then just call my bookie. And my bookie taking bets. Profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, ooh.
Yeah, baby, go bring out the goodies. Stuck it inside the hoodie. Now we turning out your buggy. Yeah. It's cool, I used to fight the bullies. Now I'm fighting with the law. I guess some things don't leave you fully. They try and push me, then they try and pull me. Better when I budge. If you doubt it, then just call my bookie. And my bookie taking bets. Profits as a profit when you know what's coming next. Like, money on my mind, we gon' run it up. See what you gon' find, baby, push your luck. We been on the grind, we been getting up. But we ain't got that time for you fucking bums. Money on my mind, we gon' run it up.
Oh, Chad, how you doing, baby? Hope you guys are doing well. Jexy already on the money, 1G today. How'd you come about that one, Jex? How did you come about that one, that there's only 1G in the building today? But, guys, I hope you're doing well. We're getting a little bit of some grey, rainy clouds here in PE today. But, I think we need it. I'm a bit over this warm, hot weather still. But good to be here. Project G, absolutely. I don't have words. The guys are. We said this was going to be a good week, and it's turned into a great week. Project G guys absolutely killing the markets. I hope you guys are moving your body. Keegs music. This Kigo. What's up? What's up, guys? Keegs, just know I know. GG's because music is better. I've been here. No black coffee being played, lol. That's also true. I don't open up with the same song every day. We'll just be the same song for like 2 weeks, and then you'll find a new one, and it's that song for 2 weeks. But we love Cribbo. We know he's one of a kind. But got us on today. Thanks 2Gs. Joburg the same. Cape Town is cool and chilled out. Cloudy today. What's up, Keo? What's up? What's up? Some great moves in the market for sure. Yeah, we definitely been able to capitalize on some moves here. Hey bro, what's up? It's raining Pretoria since early morning. Awesome stuff, guys. But glad to see everyone is here today. We're all in the building. We are ready to go kickstart these markets. So don't get anywhere. It is still a lot that's going to happen. We're going to break it down, see what we can look at here. Again, before we get into it, a little bit of side quest things. As you guys know, we have the free webinar coming up next week Saturday for you guys. So again, you can join that. Literally free, nothing that's going to cost you. You can just register, and then once you register, you will get the details as it comes out on when we join, when it goes live, the links, all of that type of stuff. So obviously, if you don't miss it, that's on you, unfortunately. But going to be a very, very good one. Excited for that next week. So get registering for that. Forgot to join. We'll do today. Perfect. Lovely, rain and cloudy. All thanks to our Heavenly Father. What are you guys doing to us early this morning? Got music. There we go. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get ready to open up these markets. As I say, it's just myself today. Cribbo had to take little man midi market bull in for a little tooth operation. So he'll be hundreds, but we just play the little man as a quick recovery there. So we are thinking of them there today. But nonetheless, I am here with you guys. We're going to have some fun. We're going to chill out. Hopefully, maybe make some more money if the markets provide that for us. But without getting into any of the good stuff, as always, we're going to open up the one and true way we always do. And that's open up these markets and open up the session with a prayer. And this is the one time we're going to get silent here today. We're going to ask you guys to just join us as we bow our heads and get ready to pray. All right, guys? So let's get ready for that. All right. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with our hearts open, our minds open to your wisdom and your guidance. We pray that you can navigate us through this complex thing that we call life. We always have so many questions, and we continue to ask questions. As humanity, we show we are not ready for that. We are not ready to make the decisions. We are not ready to be the end all and be all. We always say you are the Omega, you are the end, you are the beginning, you are everything. And that's where we need to seek you, Lord. We want you to lighten up our path. Help us renew our minds in your word. Help us understand what we need to do. Trust in your timing. Create a spirit of gratitude, of faithfulness, forgiveness in every circumstance. Teach us to serve others, to be there for one another. Sometimes we get so focused on ourselves, we forget the guy next to us is going through his own difficulties, his own battles. He's fighting his own demons. Sometimes it's that little bit of support, that little bit of helping each other, doing something kind of small as making that cup of coffee for the person next to you, giving him that little cheer on. Help him, promote him, navigate him, whatever it is. Be there for that partner, be there for that person, be there for that friend, be there for that stranger. We want to walk boldly in your faith, knowing that you are there with us every single step of this journey. Teach us to be that better person every single day, Lord. In doing this, that we hope we find that strength in your worship and reflect on our own growth, so that we are able to do it for us, and when we can see that growth within us, we can do the same thing externally for others. We just want to thank you for that constant guidance, if that may be the right word, showing us that path. Every time when we might misplace the wrong foot, we go off it a little bit, you somehow find that way to guide us back, whether that is through people or whether it's just through difficulties, challenges, seasons. You help guide us back. You remain that source of hope. You remain that source of blessings. Every time we see something, Father, you always graciously, even though we don't deserve it, you come through, you support, you provide for us. So Lord, we just want to pray all of this, the blessings, the thankfulness, the safety, forgiveness, loving, and just be thankful for another day in your name. Lord, we pray this in your heavenly name. Amen. Chad, and this is the moment where if you guys are in agreement, you can drop an amen, because if there is more than two, we know he is present and here with us. All right. Amen, amen, amen. Beautiful stuff, Chad. Let's get ready to go here. Now, let's start off. We're going to get into the fundamental chat. A little bit of stuff we actually can look on the fundamental chat today. So don't go anywhere with that. We're going to touch on that a little bit for you now. All right. So let's get there. Let's see there. Okay. What can we do? There's my screen up now. Okay, that's working. All right, so 3:30 today, first really actual red folder event we have for the week. Unemployment claims coming back in, so 215 from a 212. They're expecting obviously a higher unemployment claim. Going to be a bit of an interesting one. Obviously we have quite a bit going on, especially with all the geopoliticals. I don't know if this might actually really give us something today, but nonetheless, just watch out for that today, 3:30 for anyone trading dollar-related pairs. But again, when we have so much volume, not too much. And then obviously the main event for tomorrow, NFP, which I think a lot of guys are focused on. All roads lead to NFP tomorrow. But nonetheless, let's get into these charts and see what can we touch on there for you guys. So very, very similar. If you guys remember yesterday, we're going to talk about the dollar. This is now interesting for me. All right. Now, why do I say that? Remember, we spoke about the idea that I'm still very, very much pro-dollar. We are kind of bullish at the moment, but we wanted to see these highs. If we swept them, what happened? We obviously had the massive rejection. The next step for us was to hold the 200 and hold this monthly R2, which we failed at. So dollar being back underneath. But when you look at it this way now, as much as it failed, we are seeing that dollar dramatically trying to fight back here. So again, coming all the way back down, previous daily lows we can see over there. And then literally having that low point, losing that momentum, nice top break, sellers trying to obviously push dollar back down, gapping us down this morning, and then just one-way traffic, which the thing was still nice about this is that we did make that bottom wick, okay? So we made that bottom wick. So there's no sense that in the idea of us traveling bullish, we need to still flip to go make that bottom wick. So that is a very, very nice thing and a key reason about this, okay? That what we want to focus on now is that if we do start trading bullish, that we're back at that monthly R2, we want to hold here. So very simple stuff here for today for me. I don't think we're going to get anything too crazy because of us trading ahead of NFP tomorrow. But what I would like to see is the idea that very, very simple stuff. If dollar can hold above here, so we can see it broke, it's still holding Asia highs and that monthly R2. As long as we hold here, I'm going to be almost bullish on the dollar. But the minute we start trading back underneath it is where things get interesting and we can go for Asia lows and possibly even further down, okay? So anything there, it gets to a neutral outlook, but as long as we stay here, I'm going to look for the dollar to hold its ground and really continue that move back to the top side, back to 9,900, okay? The factor again, when we think of it like this, just going back, we can just go to 1 hour. When we talk about that 9,900 level, you can see obviously we traded down after the massive rejection. We traded down, traded in basically hitting 9,900, okay? Psychological level, traded all the way back down, and now we're trading back up. The thing for me is if we go for 9,900, we start getting closer like this, probability already starts to come in with the idea that we are looking stronger. The bounce away from a psychological level wasn't that strong, and we can actually go to break it and continue bullish. All right, so that's just a bit more of, as I say, the probability game of it, but we'll just monitor and see what happens in the back end there. Going over, we'll quickly look at NAS. Indices side of things, not looking too clean for me. Let's put it that way. I think there's a lot going on here. As I said to you guys, I was on more on the bearish side, and there's a point I still am. The only reason I want to say I'm a little bit different is purely, again, we traded bearish, we then traded all the way back up to our monthly, which I didn't mind because at the end of the day, we are opening up a new month. So very, very simple. This can be the whole period we trade here at this monthly, and after that, we're either going to trade bullish or we're going to trade bearish. Obviously, the other way around, bearish or bullish. But that's going to be the outlook for us. Now, as we start to sit there, we can see it's trying to come back. So very, very simple. It's almost the same idea with what we get in on dollar, just reversed. Is I want to see this monthly hold. So if this monthly starts to hold, we can obviously continue bullish. But if it does start to fail, this can be where we start to go bearish. Now, obviously, I don't like trading indices in London. So I wouldn't even be surprised if this thing maybe does rally a little bit more. We could even actually go wick out Asia highs in a New York session and then go for that sell. That would be very nice. But again, I'm still there, but again, I'll look at New York session as I would want to see when volume comes in. I don't like trading indices now in London. Going over to gold, the one that I think you all are focused on. So what is happening with gold? Now, gold is very, very interesting. We're starting to see the idea of a sell-off. We tested the yearly R1, if I'm correct. Now, trading back up. So no bottom wick. Let's keep in mind on that daily. And now holding underneath our weekly S1. So we tried to trade a little bit bullish. Didn't really do much there. Back there, and we are into a range. So very simple. If you look at this, what have we been seeing in gold? Okay, gold is really getting used to this now of range, breakout, range, breakout, breakout, range. Okay, so it's really getting into a normal point of this now. There's two ways of going about this. So Prodigy, we have our trades, and I can be like, cool, I'm happy, got my setups, I'm ready for it. Now we have already another move setting up, and there's two ways I'm going to go about this. Right now, as it stands, I'm not really liking gold. I mean, if you look at that on a 5 minute, that is seriously bad price action. I don't want to get involved in any of this. If I'm going to be looking at anything, it is probably going to really be underneath Asia lows. Unless we dramatically start to see volume come in, then I might look at something else. I will open up the markets for you guys now. It is round 7. Yeah, round 7, guys. Ding, 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 ding. A fight. But we're going to see what happens. So we can see if the markets move there. If we do start to go bullish, we can have something there. Really pretty much above Asia highs. That's where I'll start to look. But as we stand now, it's a bit of a neutral area for me. So Project G will have a bit more of the insights, but we are at a key area as we stand right now. Pretty much this area about here. Yeah. Without giving you guys the source, but pretty much this is our range we are in. So yeah, we're literally in the neutral area. So on higher time frames, I am looking to see a little bit more of a reversal or confirmation or reversal. So confirmations if we start trading above, and obviously confirmations if we start trading below for that sell continuation. So very, very much a messy one. I think a lot of guys can get chopped in here. I think we spoke about it. The idea with gold at the moment is there definitely will be opportunity, but you need to be there to take the opportunity. The minute you're going to start forcing trades just because every time it moves and you're not seeing it, that's when you're going to be like, damn, okay, markets are gone. I don't want to see it. And now it's like, shit, I wanted the sell. Now the sell came. So now you're going, damn, this is first pullback. Do I sell now? It's a bit of a up and down. So yeah, as it stands, we obviously have our first trade for the day. So I'm not going to force anything. As I say, I need to see volume come in. As it stands right now, I won't get involved in that. We want something like this. You can see those were legs, they were volume. That's where you want to get involved. This, you don't want to get involved. Simple as that. We always say it, and I think you always hear every guy talk about it, but they never execute on it. And that is just patience pays in this game. You need to wait for the setup, and then you can execute. That 10 is 10 action. Yeah, Jex. The guys doing 10 for 10. Yeah, I think that's the only way you make money. Hey, sorry, Keeks, time to blow a whistle. There we go. Yo, Chad. So we need to just see, guys, if we can give us something. For now, it is looking bearish. As I said, I need to wait for... Yo, sorry, guys. I need to wait for some more confirmations on the higher time frames. But as it stands, we are going to be looking a bit more to the bearish side, okay? Pretty much what we want to watch is over here. So without giving you too much source, 5,160. Okay, that's pretty much our level we want to watch. $5,160. There we go, 0.8. And that is our level. Kigo needs a triple shot grande, bro. I am exhausted. Nah, it was good, but last night was... We had a surprise engagement party for friends of ours. So we had that last night. So a bit tired this morning, I won't lie. But hey, we're out here. We do what we need to do. Let's just sort this out quickly. Okay. Where's the source for this in Project G? So Raven, I think, guys, the Project G guys can just answer for me. We spoke about the other day. Did Chris do it, cover it on the call with you guys? On yesterday's call. Did he go into the new strat for you guys? Just answer me there quickly. I know we're still shooting the video for it. No, we're doing it today. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there, Raven. Literally today's call, we're gonna be covering it, my brother. So you're actually just in time for us when we're gonna be doing the new secret sauce for the guys. When's Big Ed gonna come say hi to the Chad? Big Ed's on side quest, guys. I see that man. He's even going hiking now in the evenings. No Red Bull. Are you trying to kill our boy? You guys laugh, eh? I think till today, I think I've only ever had one Red Bull again since then. It's actually quite funny. Let's see. Raven, but obviously I would start, my brother, with just going through, because if you're not obviously like beginner, then I'd say just go through the strategy vault for now. I'm gathering enough experience to tackle the main boss. Are we talking the main bosses in trading or the main bosses in hiking? Where are we going with this now? Okay, two ways we can go about this now, guys. On gold, we having obviously a sell-off. If we can have maybe a nice pullback and then do something like this, we can look at a potential sell, but it needs to carry on as it's going for now. How's it, Keys? I want to join the yearly Prodigy subscription today. Any chance of a promo code? My brother, you actually just missed it. We had the promo code last week, but sorry, that was even just for monthly, my brother. So unfortunately, we don't have any active promo code, my brother. We don't really do a lot of next time days. Yeah, no, we don't really actually run a lot of promo codes for Prodigy. I mean, end of the day, it's so cheap already. Obviously, I mean, if you do it yearly, you pay more, which you do save in the longer scheme of things. But yeah, currently no promo code, my brother. I saw he was painting as well. Yeah, Ed, I don't think you've been painting in a while, eh? Gold has a head and shoulders pattern currently. We are on the right shoulder right now. Neckline 5133. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of trading patterns, if I'm being honest with you. But there she goes. Let's just see if she maybe gives us that little bit of a pullback. Otherwise, like I said, this is just kind of looking for it. I see what you did there. But as I said, that is our area of interest we want to see. Smooth. They stopped hosting at my usual class. I'm going to try a free ball painting this weekend. Hey. What do you mean they stopped hosting? Did Sarah close the business? I think we hit our next little milestone on YouTube, if I'm correct. Yeah, we did 24.3. I'll never land to guys. YouTube's a grind. Oh my word. No, my brother. That's the code I was talking about that literally finished last week. It literally ran until the end of Feb. Her employee moved, I think, so they were doing classes for a bit, but I think they're starting again end of month. Oh, okay. Is there also the break and retest or support at 5180? Yeah, well, that is just a bit higher though, 5180. Oh, Slashy, what's up, my brother? Yo, I'm missing the boys in the games tonight, bro. Every time when I'm like, nah, tonight I'm jumping on a little bit with the gents. We get halfway, and then I'm like, I am exhausted. And there's no more jumping on. I'm getting you, my brother. I just think you're so, bro. You just busy, bro. I was chatting with some of the guys last night, and it's obviously there's a lot of opportunity, and I mean with the whole thing with the war, and everyone wants to be a trader now, which I mean that's cool, but yeah, everyone is just hitting us up now, how to start trading, how to do this, how it's like we've been here the whole time, but now while people want to capitalize on everything that's happening, it's we are very, very busy. I mean, the minute now the boys are setting up for content later, so the minute we finish here, we need to go into the other studio and do some new content. That all needs to get wrapped up. Then straight after that, there's just a lot more work and meetings to go into. So we are just back and forth. And then it's like before you realize it, you like realize, oh damn, I haven't even had breakfast. So it's like, let me eat. And then once you're done eating, you're going into New York stream. Then you get home and it's sorting puppy out, and it's a grind at the moment. Hook me up with some blueprints, please, bro. As long as the Oaks are not taking my blueprints there, bro. I know for those ones that tend to be my worst looking ones. Oh, there goes the gold cells. All fair and well, I could be like all the other influencers, the Furus, and be like, guys, I told you gold is bearish. Okay, Kigo, will the saucy vid be on WAP today? Just want to plan ahead, brother. Yes, it will be, my brother. Yeah, it's for the Project G gents. They're gonna do a call with Cribbo, myself. If we touch on it in the New York stream, I will be there as well. Otherwise, I think, are we still doing it actually as an individual call, guys? I know we had the guys vote, but I didn't see what the results of the vote was. But it will be on WAP, my brother. Whether it is on the live New York session call or if it will be a separate video. Oh no, you sound like you're not gonna be on off for a while. Nah, bro, I need to de-stress a little. So good chance. If the missus maybe goes to bed, little man must go to sleep early tonight, and then I'll go jam with the boys. Oh my bad, you're on Forex, I'm on futures. I mean 5170, not 518 on Forex charts for the break and retest and support. Project G, if you know, you know. Project G guys are eating. They are eating. Just checking, yeah. Yeah, for me, that's the thing, guys. We just have to monitor these sells, because we can trade. We can trade back to this area over here. This is gonna be the ideal move, all the way down. All the way down, and then we're gonna go for this gap fill over here. Alright. This gap fill here. That will be the plan. Let me just draw it here for you guys. You can all see what I'm talking about. So if you were in any sells, for example, after breaking that level, you would want to be looking at something like that. It would be a nice 1 to 5, but we'll just still see. If I get another re-entry chance, I will go for it. I buy other prints to exchange for ones I need, and then I used to buy like 50 springs a time or parts. I don't smart the farm. Do you have a son, Keegs? No. My little one's a puppy, bro. No. I'm not. The puppy is like the trial run, and that thing's already giving me a very good run for my money. I can't see the market you are looking at. Just logged in. Can you please tell me, sir? It is gold, my brother. Gold. I actually used to have, wait. I only used to put it up there for you guys, yeah. So I do that, guys, because I hate the watermark. I hate it with a passion. Thanks, no stress, brother. Black market vibe for ARC, where you can buy stuff from like other players. So like 50 springs will be like 500 seeds or something. Where do you guys find a black market for ARC, bro? What are you guys doing? Keys, when you get a chance, you must check your WhatsApp. I'm cooking with that EA, brother. On 2% we made almost 50% in 4. Whew! Ruin. Don't talk dirty to me like that. Sure, we are creating a monster there. That's fine, Joe. Sheesh. Is that with the few changes and improvements we brought? But we'll have a call, bro. We'll have a call, and You can tell me what little secret moves we made there. Sisa. Yes, sissy. Whew. Yes, that's correct. We have the 65% win rate now. Beautiful, bro. We are gonna cook with that little number. I even think that when we're ready to launch it, I think I'll put one of my funded accounts on that one. Sorry, did it say no? Shit, that wasn't your fault, bro. That was off the chart a bit. So it actually was good that you reminded me just to pull it up a bit. From me, I missed it. What to look at to enter a sell? It's secret juice, my brother. Secret juice that the Project G guys are drinking. It makes you nice and strong and rich. But the little source I gave the guys was this was your level 5160. You wanted to see the break, and once you were underneath 5160, you needed to be looking for sells. Thank you. So that was a little bit of a hint I gave you. Once you're underneath 5160, to be looking for sells. Almost thought it's the wrong stream. Lol. 2 fries AI dudes on your YouTube cover. Alverno, that is what happens when you leave Chris unsupervised. I don't know what they did to me, bro. Yeah, AI did me dirty. Are you talking about the gold EA? No, not the gold EA. If you're on, actually it's on the new website. So the website's getting some changes, and then there is some new source we are bringing. And that new source, guys, it's naughty. It is naughty. Ruin, if we are not retiring at the end of this year, bro, there's a problem. Sold from the 70. Beautiful, Jen. Jen's also on her own little secret source over there. Bro, I don't know, is Choreographed going through like a bad patch or something? They have been hitting me with like promos. Yeah. Alright. If Project G doesn't produce a millionaire by the end of 2026, I'm blocking you on all my Brian, you must ask Cribbo, bro. Let's just use WhatsApp that's connected, yeah. Nah, but it's the painter. Oh, stop it. I've been chatting to him all morning. He doesn't leave me alone, but I'm seeing the messages pop through here, bro. The boys are cooking up something by the looks of it there. If Chris, if we weren't business partners, I'd think Chris was having an affair with you, yeah, bro. I'd be like, my boy's cheating on me, yeah. Well, that's the thing, Stefan, that's exactly it, bro. And Brian was our first prodigy child there. That's how he made the millions, and now he's just living up the life overseas. Okay, this painter must sort themselves out, yeah. I only cut a lot. Okay. Wat ik hier zijn die boys vandaag. Hey Pietman. We see if we can get a second trade here in gold. Just because why not? Because I want to high five the ballers. Painters want to paint. And I swear the painter was there earlier. Unless I'm thinking of someone else. Kigo, before I join Project G, do I need to download WAP? So you can use it online, my brother. That's literally up to you. So obviously it's, I want to say, easier if you just have it like an app on your phone. But you can go through WAP through your Safari or Google or whatever you use. So you can have it online and just go that way, or you can just have the app. Either option. I literally have the app on my phone, but if I'm on my computer or my laptop, then I use it through the internet. Alright. I joined 6 months subscription Project G. Let's go. Well done, my brother. We are gonna level up here together. We're gonna create a machine, and also just in time for the new tech, the new source being dropped today. So Bernard, just to give you the update, as the other guys don't know, so New York session, we obviously stream with the Project G members, and they will be dropping some source today. But it all is recorded, so if you can't make the call or you can't stick around for the whole call, you can always go back and rewatch it afterwards. Not sure if I missed it, but what is the outlook on US 30 today? I didn't really look at US 30, but pretty much the same as NAS, where in the sense I am bearish, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit of a pullback before we continue bearish. Alright, so I am on the bearish side, but I wouldn't be surprised. As I said, I don't trade indices in London, but I wouldn't be surprised if we can run higher, whether it's previous weekly low, even back to Asia highs, and then we get a sell-off. That wouldn't be the worst thing. But yeah. Kigo, from next week Monday, New York will be early again. Yeah, bro, I am so amped on it. I am so over this bloody late New York sessions. I'm so over them. Sorry, Chad, I need to just eat. I hate having my eggs here when the bread goes soft afterwards. Oh, then it's cocked. So I just need to eat here on the side. I do apologize, but your boy needs to eat. Otherwise, I'm gonna just plump over here. Not if you use my new New York strat for NAS. Brian, the new New York strat, bro, the new NAS machine. It is machine in. That's how good it is. My New York strat is for futures though. Okay. Brian, so you're a futures trader now. Does it include no stop loss? Cornet 330. So we'll start at 3, market open 330. Nice music in the background. Local is lacquer, my bro. Of course, we will always play our South African tunes here. What do you look for Mars, Kigo? Soldier on what now? Gold. Both includes all the rules. Only rule we don't do is 10 points. If you take in 10 points in a New York session, that is criminal. You just must retire as a trader at that point. Gold, bro. No, I'm not looking for bars, my brother. I'm actually bearish on gold now as we stand. So that little blue line that's there on my chart, that was your area to look to enter sells. So if anything, if we could get above the blue line and hold, then I would look for buys. For some, they stress at 6 and go break even. We just different, yeah. No, bro, when they said like, go break even at 6, we thought they meant 600. So that's why, like yesterday, we had to just catch like 1,500 because we were like, oh, you only go break even at 600 pips. Then they were like, damn, bro. I thought you meant 600, and they're like, no, bro, 6. Like, what did you catch? Now, like 1.5. 1.5, yo, bro. One day you just did what we did in like a year and a half. Daniel hasn't even made a top wick in there. Oh. Dan gets cracked with screens. That's the problem, bro. When you catch in 10, you can't even afford to repair the windscreen. Big boy moves. And Woolies lunch back. But really, guys, remember, please, it's all jokes here before someone's going to get touched and boys have a little emotional meltdown again. It's all banter, boys. This is a comedy skit. At this point, I mean, in the South African industry, we could even have our own Avengers assemble with the amount of bloody mask traders we have. Good morning, Chad. What's up? Get in touch with how they learn. Tough love. Direct all hate messages to me. I was born for it. But the guys are making money with them 10 pips. Dane, the thing is, are you really making money with 10 pips? Fobs, that's what I was saying to the guys. I didn't look at what the answer the guys voted on. If we're gonna touch on it just in the New York call at the end of basically after our trade or whatever, or are we gonna do a separate call after New York and then touch on it? I don't know what the guys voted on. Just ask in the G's chat, Fobs. How about USD today? My brother USD, I'm bearish, but I'm expecting a pullback, and I don't touch USD in London. So unfortunately, I'll be trading USD or NAS or whatever with the boys in New York session. From what is showing, it seems like they're making money, but things can be deceiving. Dane, yeah, here's my one thing, and I always say this to the guys. If you trade, okay, don't lie to the people. Like, don't fake something. If you buy now, for example, there's my 10 pips, okay? That's 10 pips. And I go and I say, here's my TP. There we go, 10 pips, you guys are done. Flip me, that was so hard. Damn. I must take so much skill to hit 10 pips. And I go and I say that's the case. Now I'm fully out here. Don't come now, put your TP there and be like, market smashed. Bro, that's what you caught. That's where you close full in your position. Don't now come show some other shit. Show people what you caught. At this point, I think my puppy could flip and trade and get bloody 10 pips. Like, yeah, I'm not getting into it, guys, because now then I'm gonna make people touched and emotional. Because that's my thing. Realistically, now, for example, like us, if you know this is a key area, okay, and you know you want to buy, why the mood am I taking that as my TP? If I know as a trader, if this is your key area, this is where markets want to go. So then hold till there. Keys is not soft, TP it. That's like taking home a 3 after a night, but you told the boys you snapped up a 10. Yeah, exactly. It's let the runner do the work, man. Yeah, I'm gonna close 80% of my position and leave a 20% runner. Why the mood? Exactly, guys. This is okay. This is the next part, and I'll touch on this. If you make so much money, why is your mentorship so expensive? So two things, okay? This is the part for me. This is the part for me, and we've always said it, guys. If you have a mentorship, okay, you have two people. You've got individual over here now. Let's call him Frikkie. And over here, you've got Susan. Okay. So we got Frikkie and Susan here. So Susan takes the route and she goes, I'm going to have my course because it's all my time, it's my knowledge. I'm not going to get it back, whatever. I'm going to package it as a whole once-off deal and I'm going to sell it for 10,000 Rand. Now it's 10,000 Rand once off. Once that clients come, they're gone, you never see them again, they have your product, alright. But I've sold 10k, I made it one shot, bang. Now I realize I can only sell 20 of these courses in 5 years. So over 5 years time, or even over 1 year, I've only sold 20. Cool, I've made 200k, but I made 200k over the space of a whole year. Now I turn around and go, damn, but I can't sell to the same people again. So what am I going to do? I'm now going to make the new course 2.0, and I'm going to resell it again. Where you get Frikkie on the other side, Frikkie's going to go and he's going to say, okay, cool. That isn't sustainable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the byproduct. So I already have my income. I know my month to month. I'm okay. I'm sorted. I'm this. This is just a byproduct. So if I can create something that's sustainable, it becomes just another source of money every month. Then I go in and I say, okay, I'm going to create a membership at a low price, which everyone can afford. So hence they stay there. A lot more people buy it. And that way you keep that money being generated. But when you firstly have a good product, when people buy it, they will naturally stay. If you have a bad product, people are going to be like, what the mood did I just pay for? And you won't see them again. So Frikkie will still lose his clients as well. So now Frikkie goes and says, actually, okay, I had a bad product. But now Frikkie, okay, hold on guys. We'll give... Frikkie's got a boop, okay? He's got a boop. So now he goes back and says, okay, cool. I'm going to relaunch the product, but I'm going to make it not as expensive as his son's thing, but I'm going to make it expensive. I'm going to make it 3-4 grand. So technically I'm already 50% less than Susan. But even if the product's cuck, like at least I've made 4, 5, 6 times the value of one client I was in the beginning. All right. So that is the product for me now, is because when you are going to rely on this, it's where you're going to start pushing, you're going to start doing these funny things, you're going to start increasing the value. And that's what I always said, guys. There's very few people in South Africa in the trading space who, for example, firstly run the membership option and not the once-off expensive course selling option. Secondly, we're going to go into now is the guys who are doing memberships. Show me anyone whose membership is cheaper than us. I'll wait. Because we will never lie to you. No, damn, it's a little bit of extra money that we bring in. You have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out. But it's never going to be majority of our money. That's not our main source of income. No, 10 grand, rather go to UNISA. We need trading, man, lifetime. Yeah. Frikkie does Forex. Bro, that would be a very good name, actually, eh? That would sell. Frikkie does Forex. I would buy that course. When does your son start selling bots? A boop, yeah, that sounds like a Frikkie. Frikkie definitely drinks Soweto Pepsi or some karate water. More money in masses than unpremium niche. Mine is 1 rand for 2 months. No one will trust the Frikkie with trading. But you guys get the point, bro. So where I'm going with that is Dane, to a long story short, we're going to get back to what you were asking. Is that person is already trading, if I'm correct, their value or their membership is 4 times the price of ours. 4 times. And I know their course, the product, the premium, the caliber, nowhere near what we have. Nowhere close. Yet you 4 times the price of what we are. I stopped scamming, not as lucrative as it was. and that's why I say it doesn't make sense for me. We can back it up. For example, I've passed multiple prop firms. I've received payouts from prop firms. We've had traders get funded and pass prop firms and get payouts. We've had guys message us who trade personal capital. We have guys who have left their jobs and become full-time traders who are in our community. Like, we have some insane stories we can share with people. When other people go around and they can't show you a result of anything, they never show you their account. It's always this thing of, I make this amount of money, but never back it up. I'm going to show you money, and I'm going to tell you I make this, and I'm going to show you fancy things, but I'm never going to show you education. I'm never going to show you that my community wins. I'm never going to show you my community actually passing. I'm not going to show you that I've ever passed anything, because at the end of the day, what I'm teaching you isn't profitable. Then that's where I say, one of the results of you seeing is adding up. Like, I'll never take away from someone. Go get your bread. Go do what you must do. But yeah, it's just difficult in that essence. I think the one guy, funny enough, we actually met in the one trip we did to Pretoria, and he just did a video. That's why I'm thinking of it now. Pluto, who did the video now, Top Trader SA. We met him, young guy, obviously still very small in the industry, but building up. And the one thing I saw he did say which is very true, is he touched on the idea that you can't flipping accounts. You're not doing that for the rest of your life. And he just said, but like, what is wrong with the industry? Like, how sad are things if you are faking things? Your whole life is a lie. Like, what point and where are you in your life if that is where you at? You guys get what I'm saying? How much is your cost? Beyond $50 a month. $50 a month. Just because something is expensive doesn't mean that it's good. The reason the 2Gs are successful is because they commit to helping the community. Appreciate it, Brad. Philosphy definitely drives the Hilux, bro. 100%. I can't wait to receive my payout. Beautiful stuff, brother. Stop taking stories and make us profit. Do you mean I'm gonna stop talking stories? Just because something. Oh, that's the one I made. Oh, when you must be new, shame. New trainer, Fisher, Project G member. Beautiful stuff, my brother. Excited for your journey to begin there. What do you think about upcomers? They're new in the prop firm industry and they are ready to give it a lot of potential. I've never even heard of them, brother. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say they're scammers, but I've never heard of them. I'd have to still look into them. Where are they from? Are they a South African prop firm? Are they international? Yo guys, are watching on my TV and I'm listening to what you're saying regarding your community. Really wish I joined you guys when I started and still stayed in PE. Hey, my brother. We appreciate it. But I always say to people, you know what, we all bump heads, we all learn. I had to bump my head in trading. I had to learn. I had to figure things out. We all go through it. As long as we come out at the end of it, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Cribber's WhatsApp is busy, yeah. Painter wants to paint. Bro, can we sell at 5166? No, my brother. Remember what I said to you. If we are above here now, I'm going to look for buyers. But I need to see a pullback. Alright. So this is perfect. How it is now, I love this. But I need a pullback. And if we can do that, we buy. But I need a pullback. Yeah, Keys the Mando, one story is only trades. Hey, Stefan, then he should have been a Project G, bro. Then he would have got his trade already and he would have been out already. Lots of lost capital and source fingers from trying communities. Guys are quick to share screenshots of running trades, but the monthly statements look tragic. You know, big, the one thing also, and I've always said this, the part where the guys don't think about it is when a guy is sharing screenshots, for example, of his community, I always say, dude, just be vigilant to it, because, for example, guys are going to share screenshots, and the screenshots, they're going to share a screenshot from last year, January. Last year, January. Why are you sharing that? Have you not had any recent good testimonies or results that you're sharing something from January last year? Like when I share something, for example, a Project G, I'm sharing the daily results. I mean, for example, I shared the screenshots. Chris, for example, shared literally the, screen recording. That's today. You can see there on the top of today, the times. When Oaks catch on funny shit, bro. I paid 15k for mentorships, and just to skim through 2Gs has more value than the other mentorships for 800 bucks. I appreciate it, Raven. And you, as I said, Raven, you actually joined like literally in the perfect time, because all the new content's coming out as well. So you like joined when all the new content's coming. How does the monthly class work? So the monthly, it's not really a monthly class, my brother. It's a monthly subscription. So first I always say it's not monthly, for example, in the sense that you can buy now on the 5th and technically you're going to lose 5 days. No, it's 30 days from when, like any subscription, the same as on your Netflix or Disney, Amazon, whatever it would be, like it works to that. So 30 days from when you sign up. And then you just get access to all the, I want to call it the behind the scenes, the real education, live calls, prep calls, source, indicators, journal. There's a lot of new things I can't talk about yet, but a lot of things there. We do little giveaways within Project G. Yeah, there's a lot that goes on in Project G. I wish we were great with 2Gs in the community when hearing stories like these. This is the winning team. The true winning team. Join the winning team, yalla. Wasn't the pullback to 5128? It could have been, my brother. The only problem for me, so this is the only issue for me. What we had here was beautiful. I 100% would have entered, and I won't lie to you, the best entry point for us would have been there. So if I had to give you the move now without giving you anything, that would have been where we would have entered. Okay, actually no, I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm wrong. We would have had to enter there, and I'm only saying that because this had to still form something which is part of the source. So that would have been your entry. We normally put our stop loss at the lows, but the lows is basically 112, so I'll just go 100 for 100 anyway. If I get wicked, I get wicked. And that would have been your trade, and you have to run a minimum 1 to 2. So you would still just be short of the trade. But the problem with the trade here for me is this. So as I say, in the source we're going to share with the Project G guys today, this is quite a key area, a key thing, let's call it that. It's not 5160 as in a psychological level, guys, please. That's not why I'm doing it. There's a reason. I'm just giving you that without giving you what it is. But there's something there, and that we are marking, and that is basically giving us, so if we were a little bit closer, we weren't that far away. Like if this happened here, then I would have gone, because you're going to have the volume to drive through. But to trade here, there's more of a chance of, sorry, that is a pullback and we continue lower down, if that makes sense. So that would have been my trade over here. And as we said, this pullback is beautiful. This would have been literally what we wanted to see. But I couldn't take it just because of how far away we were from this key area of ours. I'm out, Keys and Chad. Have a wonderful day. Cheers, my brother. Have a good one. That's why I want to see entry prices when guys show screenshots of other stuff. Then we know what's going on, or if we can see price. But it's also the biggest thing I always say to people. If I show you my trades, if I show you my money I'm making, if I show you, what difference does it make? If I made 50,000 Rand today, let's even say if I made 5K, if I made 10K, if I made 50K, if I made 500K, me showing you how much money I make, what difference and benefit does that do for you? Because for you, it's irrelevant what I make, because that's not what you're going to make. You got to be real with yourself. That's not what you're going to make. So you need to see the skill. You need to see the education that it is being taught and it is applicable and it applies. And that's what I always say to people. I won't show my results. I share a trade. So you can see the trade, for example, every now and again, but I'll never show money. And I'll show you our community, that you can see the community ones. Child Flex is fresher than Fruit and Veg City. Gigs, is a 10K FTMO challenge worth the payout? Pitman, what is the price on it, my brother? I'm not sure. Just what's the price on it? And are you looking at a one step or two step? I was see some divine mental share in a gold bar, but then it was 47.10, 48.50. Then they're like, yeah, exactly. I'm the best. Join the mentorship. Do you guys trade with the Project G team or only analyze the market? No, we trade with them, my brother. So that's why if you see, we only do one double session here now, London and New York once a week on a Monday. The rest of the week, we purely only trade New York with the Project G members. So we traded with them. So that trade we were talking about when we caught 1,500 pips, that we traded with the Prodigy members, so they all caught that trade. Notes on how many months will one need? Bjorn, sorry my brother, I'm being ranting here, going on topic, so it's up to you, my brother. As I was saying to someone else today, the thing about it is, we obviously try to have you not come in and just be like, I'm buying 1 month and I'm gone. We have a community which is a nice community of very good and profitable traders and all people with the same mindset. So it's more the idea of the people stay. So even once you've learned what you've learned and all that, the guys stay because they're part of the community, they're part of the family. So yeah. So do you guys join like a call? Yeah. We are on a call when we trade. Hi guys, motivation keys. I need to see your money. Well, I think Brian, that's where it adds up to the little bit of the part where we do show the wins of us when we're buying cars and buying houses and doing shit like that. How's it going? What's up, my brother? Keys, would you consider yourself a scalper with the way you trade? So, Tariq, I wouldn't say a scalper, my brother, because when you actually break down a scalper, you're talking 5-10 pips. That is a scalper. I normally would refer to it as a day trader, because there's times my trade, obviously the volume has changed at this point, but there's times my trade would be 15 minutes, it could take me an hour, 2 hours, and there's trades like the gold one. If you held the gold trade, we still actually held a little bit overnight and then we had to wake up to it the next day. So I'm definitely not a swing trader, but I'd rather go by probably a day trader than a scalper. Purple, can you confirm if there's a set amount of members that is allowed to join? Is it capped? Quine, so no, it isn't capped, but we are actually thinking of doing it, where we will cap it and then just do. And the only reason I'm doing that is because there's a new, again, one of the new things we're going to be bringing to it, which is going to give us a little bit more attention to each person, and just so that we can kind of work our way through the group. We are thinking of capping it at a point just to allow us to catch up, and then once we've worked our way through, then we can start increasing every few weeks or whatever the case is. But as it stands right now, no, it's not capped. one step. Pitman, yeah, what is the 89? So, okay, so here's my thing, Pitman. You're not going to have... So, the one step is a 90% payout. And they've got the trailing stop loss. Still 10%, but it trails with you. They also have the payout rule on the one step, where one day can't be more than 50% of your withdrawal. And... so in theory, I mean, if you think of it this way, for example, $89, let's say a good month, I always say to people, you're not pushing to the stupid shit, yeah. Like 4% is what you kind of want to just get 4% and park the bus. So if you do 4%, that's $400. You're going to wait, I think it's a week on the one step. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think it's worth it. I feel at that point, you could put $100 in a personal account and trade it up. And you could be getting to the point where you're making $400 quicker yourself. Like that is just my honest opinion. I don't believe the capital at a 10K account, what you're getting in theory, is worth it. Because remember, in theory, you technically trading $1,000. That is what you trade in. So in theory, you could take $100. You build it up nice and slowly. I'd say, and again, when I say slowly, I'd say you could get that $100 realistically to $1,000 2 weeks, maybe 3 if you take it like really conservatively. And then from that point, that's live capital, and you can make your own $400 weekly if you want to do that. Also think if Keys is going to show what he makes, we'll over leverage to also get those results, which is dangerous road. Yeah. Keys a DM, those things we won't know, but no people, then you know there's a scammer. No caps people, then you know there's cool shot, brother. I've always laughed at that question. The zone keeps rejecting off of the biggest opportunity today. Bought the first low, slept it, reversed all the way back, and since we cannot break it. Oh, sorry, Chad. I actually need to just look here quickly. I need to lock in here a little bit. They kick you out. Ask Brian. They sent him as far as the UK to go with it. Pitman, the consistency rule just basically means when you get to payout, your one day cannot make up 50% of the withdrawable amount. That's all it means. I've been with Prodigy for 6 months and went from unprofitable to profitable and passed my first funded account in December, and also made the $50 subscription back the same day I joined Prodigy. Appreciate that beautiful message there, my brother. Really appreciate it. And at the end of the day, I'm glad we could help you, and you're still having a good time being part of the family. Really appreciate it, my brother. You mentioned 30 days. Is this also like every day on calls? Every morning we do a prep call, so Chris handles the weekly, like a morning call with the guys. So every morning updates them if anything dramatic has changed overnight, and what we are in general looking for and expecting. And then on a Sunday night, I do a bit of a deeper dive into what we're going to expect for the week in general. And then, as I say, every New York session we traded live with the guys. But I do feel I want to try a challenge. No, go for the challenge, my brother. Bitman, as I say, personally, I always say to guys, minimum for me, which, I mean, that's what changed my life. Like, I went full time off trading a live 50K account. Trading a live 50K account, and that allowed me to go full time in trading. So, that already is a perfect amount. You don't have to go bigger than that. Thoughts on futures, gold, copy, trading 10, 50K accounts. Raven, I've never actually traded the futures on gold, my brother. I traded at NQ. So when I got my futures account live, I was trading NQ. I never really tried the future side of gold. But not bad, bro. The only thing is, for me, I'm still very skeptical because they keep changing the policies with futures in South Africa, and I don't want to get to the point of putting all the effort in, for example, getting 10 accounts live, and then policies change and South Africans can't even trade with them anymore. That's my only real concern there. Please share your contacts. Which contacts are you referring to, my brother? Sorry guys, I'm just looking at gold here quickly. Alright. Okay, we technically could have a trade here. If gold pops off again, we could have a trade. So if gold can pop bullish now, we are ready, guys. We might have something. Thanks, bro. Keys, quick question. Do you trade a 1-step or 2-step, and why? I know a 2-step can help a bit more in the live stages, but you bring on some mental fatigue in the challenge phase. So, okay, Dane, I always do a 2-step. So here is the thing for me. Okay, let me literally open this up here for you so you guys can see what I'm talking about in real time. I'll show you guys now. Okay, so let's look at this here, guys. All right, so this is obviously FTMO. So let's have a look here now. 2-step, okay. 2-step, we're not doing add-ons, we're not doing anything. So 2-step, phase 1 10%, phase 2 5%. Okay, we all know that minimum 4 trading days, unlimited period. You get your refund, and again, no add-ons, so you get an 80-20 split. All right, 80-20 split. Okay, where's your stuff here? I'm gonna just show you guys. So everything's normal here. Okay, so we can see max daily loss 5%, max loss 10%, and that is pretty much the basics there for you guys. Okay, we're gonna go to a 1-step now. So that was a 100k account if I was correct, or either way, it doesn't matter. But now we're going to look at this. Okay, okay, gold is on here for us, guys. Flip, but I need to wait here now. Crap. Okay, I need to just gold, as we said right now, guys. Gold closes bullish. I'm ripping, but I need to wait for the 5 to close. Okay, I need to wait for the 5. Once this closes, we are in. Okay, but I need to just wait for that. So I'm just watching that on the side. You look here now, your profit target. So you still have a profit target of 10%. Okay, max daily loss 3%. So firstly, you're already down 2% compared to a 2-step giving you 5. Now, firstly, you should never be hitting your daily loss. If you ever blown accounts on daily loss, you are an idiot. Max loss 10%. Okay, now the problem here is your normal accounts. Now I'm going to give you this. Okay, FTMO has been very good with this in the sense that they made it 10. Most other places or 1-step is normally 8 or 6%, for example. So the problem becomes here, firstly, their rule amount theirs now is that it moves. So there you guys can see based on end of day trading limit. So depending on what your balance is, it will go up with you. So let's say you made $110,000, your max loss is back at 100,000. So it's going to move with you. That's the only thing you have to remember with this. But in a normal situation, your max loss, for example, would be, as I say, 6%. So where we're talking about this now and where I'm going with it is the idea that when an account's live and you have 2 accounts, I always say trading's going to have its difficulties, all right? So in saying that, you're going to have a situation where you can go through times. Now, having a 2-step, you're going to be allowed that 10% in drawdown, where on the 1-step, you're going to be allowed normally a 6%, whatever the case is, of drawdown. So your room for error, you start to make it so much less for yourself, and you give yourself so much less breathing room, because that's the reality. Everyone's always thinking of the positives. They're thinking of money. They're thinking how quick can they get the payout. They're thinking of the profit share. They're not thinking of when you go into drawdown, what you go in to do, how much space do I have to breathe? So the 2-step, in a very short story now, the two-step gives you more room to manage an account in the longer scheme. You got to think when it's live and when it's an asset. You will have a lot more room to breathe and play with when you do go through drawdown. So I always trade a two-step. All right. Keys, offhand, do you know which past session has Chris 200 EMA settings, please? He's 200. I'm not sure, my brother. Maybe just ask the guys on the group, bro. But Vault Funder is cheaper and less rules. So yeah, Vault Funder doesn't have any of the consistency rules. Okay, we just want to see how this 5 closes, and we are gonna rip here. A little rip. Let me just get ready to enter, then I'll carry on reading the chat. Yeah, if you fail a funded account, you can always try again with a new firm, unless you got blacklisted. Alright guys, that is me. Oh damn. Oh damn. Hold on, okay. I'm in there. My thing did slip a little bit. So technically, again, we need to run a 100 for the lows are there. So I'm actually going to run a 150. So there will be our 1-to-1, and then from there we'll manage the position, okay? Because then we can go higher. Okay. All right. Back to questions. Is you can buy a new account. Okay, that's fair. When I'm set up in the new house, we'll try it out. I think perfect. The best thing I've learned in trading: have the same emotion when losing and winning. Yeah. If you can do that, you're gonna save yourself a lot. Was the rule of trading stop Vault Funder? No, that's FTMO. Do you help to pass the prop firm? I don't trade for you, no. Because just think about this in reality. If I had to trade and pass the prop firm for you, I could have just done that for myself. Now with this, you'd think gold would pop off straight, but lately, ish. Yeah. Time frame, it is on a 1 minute now. Shorting, no, I'm not shorting. Bum, 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 bum. This is a big stop. We wouldn't want to have this, but Am I late? We know gold. I do know gold. Why don't you offer copy trading? Because that is against FSCA regulations, my brother. That is why. Heard she's a great gal. What you doing, members? We are watching this trade play out. Seeing what we can do here. What is... Hopefully gold runs Asia highs. Yeah, that would be the plan. But gold is a little emotional nowadays, so just gotta let it do its thing. Do you have a group? Project G, my brother. Project G. Did Fobs get it? It's her time of the month, yeah. She acts out a little bit, but we still love her. We still love her nonetheless. Only thing I don't like about this though now is that we technically ran at a little high and rejecting. That's the only thing I don't like. But it's the trade. You gotta follow the plan. So if that's what it wants to do. What is the stop loss? 5160. Yes, 5160.1. 5160.1. So you just got to see it through. G members will unfortunately know if this just goes against us, it means it's a break-even day. But we cool with that. Let's see. Why interline the supply zone? It's part of my strategy, my brother. So I have basically run a mechanical strat, and if this is what's happened, it's what happened, bro. Unfortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles. and I just follow what it tells me. That way there's no emotions in it, there's nothing involved, there's no overthinking. How's the trades been going? Actually, we've had a very, very good week, so can't complain. Plan your trade, trade your plan. There we go. The problem is, guys, the minute you go through drawdown, they get obviously very sketchy and antic. But at the same time, like, you got to be okay with this. Like the one thing Jex, for example, said, you got to treat your winners the same as your losers. If this goes down now and it hits my stop, I'm okay with that. Remember, guys, it's a numbers game. So the minute you stop realizing that every single trade, like, you need to come to peace with it, that you're not going to win every trade. You don't have a 100% win rate. So that means there will be losers. So a stupid example, let's just say you have a 60% win rate and you take 10 trades. If I've taken 4 losses and I know I've got a 60% win rate, then I know I'm going to win the next 6 trades. So then it's like, cool, I got the losses out the way, let's keep moving. I always say trading is a very psychological thing, but at the same time, it's very much like in the sense of a mental battle. You've got to be okay with this. Like I said, we literally at break even, so it's not like we can stop here yet. But you got to be okay with whatever the outcome is. Whether it's a TP now, whether it's a stop loss, you got to be okay. You can't have your world end now if you take a loss. Have the BMW before you what? Have the BMW before you comment on strategy. So it's part of the game, guys. We gotta hang out here now and see what we get. Let's see what is going on. But I will say, it's always that Murphy's Law. We see the market start to come alive, and as you enter, it's like, nope. It's psych. I've taken minus $500 on many Fridays, still go out and smile afterwards. There we go, JXC. Are the latest strategy videos still being uploaded this week? Been checking those strategy folders with the red eyes. We literally busy shooting the last bits today, my brother. But we are touching on the new strat today. So remember that the other folder, the other videos is like core things for the group. But the other one that we are referring to, the strategy, which I think most of you want to really see, that's the video we are doing today on the call with you guys, alright? Oh my word. Is it these guys again? Bro, what is this guy's problem? Market always does this as you enter, no action. Hi, keys with the fund accounts. What is the rule with respect to news events and entries? Shane, so you can only trade it during challenge accounts. On live accounts, you have a window. So depending on who you're with. So for example, Vault Funder, it's a 6-minute window. So 3 minutes before market news and 3 minutes after market news. You cannot have any market execution. So market execution we're referring to as any execution on your MetaTrader. So it means you cannot open a trade, you cannot close a trade, you cannot have a stop loss being hit, you can't have a TP being hit, you can't adjust and move a stop loss or a TP. You cannot have anything execute on your MetaTrader. So if you're going to trade through news events, you basically have to have everything open. So that trade must open, you must then pull that stop loss down so it doesn't get hit, and you must pull that TP up so it doesn't get hit, and you need to sit through that trading window, and then you can either close or do whatever you want to do to the trade. These people now stream smashing grabs, bro. Yo, these little bot guys are irritating. But as Brawlbro says there, especially when it comes to a funded account, I personally do not recommend trading news events with a funded account. Too much, that's why I don't party with baddies anymore. Oh. Apparently has an 85% win rate. Spam, who does this? Man's trying hard, bro. He's trying very hard. He's probably tired of streaming to his second account and not bot. Oh lol, my prodigy David Order just went off this very second. Oh, let's go. Hey, legend. That was Fricky trying his luck. Oh, Fricky. We all know Fricky, Chad. We all know one. Let's go. It's time for gold to turn around. Thank you, Keegs. Appreciate it, bro. No stress. You are love drawdown. Love it. That's part of it, guys. And it's definitely an Indian bot. So now we just gotta wait here while we see what gold decides it wants to do. Frucky FX for the discerning trader with the love for the outdoor. Yo, guys. We all love a good frucky. Frucky watching the stream in his Hilux drinking brandy there. Alright, man, Dax and NQ was mental this morning. Remember I did say to you guys, obviously after the sell-off, you want to first see a pullback, yeah, before, if we do sell today. I bet you Fricky is in his Gilbert Brookie, his millennial sons Birkenstocks. Yeah. There's a part of me that's like, I just want this trade to be done, but I know my luck, if I close it, this will be the trade that turns around now. So just got to see this trade through, get it over the line, and then we wait for New York. Gonna be now break-even morning. Giving all those profits you made back to the markets. Come on. Nicely, XM got to eat also. I've always been a hobby trader, but am I right to say supply and demand are the same as support and resistance? Yep. Pretty much. There is hope. 200 EMA bounce. That 200 EMA is the last stand there. It's the last good soldier, Chad. The 200 is trying to do the Lord's work. It's trading with faith. There is always a I think there she's gonna go for us now. Once that 200s, then it's a dunner. Can you check that 1 hour 4 hour chop city, my bro? Yeah, but that's what it's gonna go back to, bro. And I was like, technically we don't want to be in this chop, and then yeah, I'm in the chop. Yeah, bro. Oh, that is ugly. That is so ugly. But now we are in the thick of it. We are investors at this point. Corrected. I mean, buys from 65. Alright. Now we've got Jen behind us. Jen's also part of it now. She needs to break 67 on the 1 minute key. Yeah. Not looking good. No. Key, you playing the prayer song, maybe it will turn. Even the ugly ones need attention from time to time. Oh, Chad. We got involved in a little baddie here. The problem which I don't like, guys, and this is just the unfortunate thing. I think we're gonna hit stop loss there now. Let's actually just see there. Okay, hold on. But the problem I don't like is that level. So that level for us, we need a 4-hour close. And if you see where we're sitting now, the 4-hour close is now at 12. This has got 20 minutes to, if it closes above the line, technically the bars are valid. If it closes underneath now, it's a bearish move. Oh, let me have a look at my stop. I should be out there now, Chad. Whew, okay, I'm definitely out there now. Yeah, I'm out there, Chad. I'm out. But that's the unfortunate thing here, guys. We had to wait for 4 hours, so I was being a little naughty. Anyway, this setup is still correct. We wanted bars above here. The entry criteria for us, that was all legit still. But unfortunately, not it. So pretty much a break-even day for us. We're giving back the money we made this morning. That could have been London 100% now. 100%. 100%. As I say, now you have 20 minutes, and that is then going to confirm this level for us. But it's just, it's unfortunate, guys. As I say, you can't win them all. That's the reality of trading. Just like you guys, I'm still going to take a loss here and there. But luckily, that's where the winners need to carry you. We had some nice wins this morning, so for us, we break even. And now we're going to have to just see New York session. If we get another win there, we make it a profitable day. Lol, now the EQ plays out. It's part of it, guys. Don't overthink it. Don't get emotional about it now. It's cuck. Obviously, we love to win, but it's part of it. Now we just move and we focus on the next setup. There we go. Keith, let's go make money at the casino. On to the next one. Keeping on 100%. We need the fridge to step in to make gold a snack. No worries. We win some and lose some. Risk management is important. 100%. They did not show up. That's fun, lol. Yeah, as I said, guys, part of it. Don't stress about it. We come back. New York session. Prodigy, guys, we're going to see you there for that. Chad, unfortunately, we're just waiting for that to finish up, but I need to go get ready to do the content. So I think on that unfortunate sad note, we are going to get ready to call the stream. But yeah, one of those things, guys. Just unfortunate, but lack of chatting with you guys, lack of being here as always. Going to see you all same time, same place tomorrow as well. Prodigy, guys, we will see you for the New York call. As I say, if you took the trade with me, we pretty much break even for the day. If you didn't take this one and you took the other one, then you're still up on the day likely. But we're going to see you guys for New York session. Obviously dropping some of the new source there today for you guys. And hopefully New York session we catch a little banger again. And then we can close this off as another profitable day for the books. But Chad, as I said, always good being here. Very, very simple, very nice. But part of the game. Losses are there. That is the reality. Don't let someone tell you they're not. Just don't let them ruin and make you now go do things and break your rules, break your strategies. All right. But guys, as always, thank you for joining us. Before you leave, please do us a favor, drop a like. That is all we ask from you guys. Everything else on the stream here is for free. And that is it. And each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.